Hi guys and welcome back to another episode. Today is decision time for one of the Bitcoin spot ETFs. The date is the 13th of August where the SEC has to make a decision to approve or deny it or to delay it. But because they're not working on the weekend, the decision will come today. And that is of course the big question. Will we get an approval? Will we get a deny? Or a delay. So we will not get a denial, a delay. And what are the levels that we have to be watching out for today while we are waiting for the SEC decisions? That is something that I want to talk about today. If you think that is interesting, then you should definitely stick around here. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, you are liking this video, and also activate the bell to never miss out on these important updates. And now let's dive directly into it. So like I said, there is a spot ETF application coming up today for a decision, for a delay, approval, or a denial, and that is the spot ETF application of ARK Invest. Here, ARK 21 shares Bitcoin futures strategy. Here, you see that there is. Wait, let me see here something. No, that is the filing date. So you see, they have filed this already over 2 years ago and is not approved yet. So, and that's what everybody is waiting on right now. To see what's going to happen here today. But I have to say, most of the people are anticipating that we are getting a delay in the spot ETF. Nobody is expecting that we getting an approval or a denial. Everybody is banking on that we are getting an extension, and then the next time the decision will be coming up will be around end of October as far as I know. So, but let's have a look what happened since yesterday here on the DXY, since the CPI data came out. We can clearly see here the stupid DXY, the dollar index, was going here to the upside. That had, of course, an impact on Bitcoin, and that's why Bitcoin came a little bit down. And here, that purple line, I don't like that we're again above that purple line. The DXY is kind of jump roping with that line here. If we see a break higher, that will be really bearish for Bitcoin and all risk on assets. That's something that we don't want to see here in the immediate short term. So I hope that the spot ETF decision comes out and is kind of priced in, and the market more reacts positive to it because it was expected than anything else, or that we are just getting rejected here from this downward sloping resistance that is coming in at almost 103 points here on the dollar index. So now let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is making a small move right now, not really substantial, but we are moving here a little bit. As we can see here, so we have here this downwards sloping channel or flag, however you want to call that. So technically it would be still a flag here on the 4-hourly chart. If I draw it like this, so it would qualify as a flag with the flag pull target of 30,676. So because it's breaking out right now, we can start considering to enter here position, but I would wait for a break above $29,500. Only around that level I would consider taking a position with a stop loss at around $29,325 if you want to take this trade with the potential target here of $30,700-ish. But also here, be careful around the $29,680, $29,700 level. You can see here, here's that neckline of that triple bottom that we have here. And we got here already once rejected where we tried to break out. So that is definitely resistance and a hard resistance to overcome. That's why I would be quite careful here the closer we get if the price continues to go here higher. So maybe take initial profit there a little bit, and then raise your stop loss to your entry. Then you have a risk-free trade and a little bit of profit already in the bank, and then you can ride this continuously to the potential technical target. And guys, don't forget, on BYBIT is still the World Series of Traders going on with a total prize pool of $8 million that we can trade altogether for. You only have to go here to the BYBIT website. You go to Squad Showdown, and then you choose your AMC winners, join the team. the more people we are, the more likely it is that we get a chance to get a piece of that prize pool together. And I will donate 100% of the money that I earn from that prize pool, if we get there, to the team, to everyone that's in the team equally. So the only thing that you have to do is go under my video in the description below or in the pinned comment below, use that link, sign up, join the squad, and trade a little bit with us together. Let's make some money here together. And if we get a share of the prize pool, my part, I will completely donate 100% to everybody in our squad. So now let's continue here with Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is starting to make a move here. Yeah, $29,520 approximately. So here on this 1 hourly chart, something that I want to point out, what I really like to see here right now, is that we are staying above that box here. That is a support box. I don't like that Bitcoin comes over and over back into it to retest it. I rather see Bitcoin forming support above it and continues its upwards trajectory. So for now, things are looking good. If we continue to push here higher, that we finally do that and stay above that level, and that we create a new range between 29,500 and 29,650. That would be the range that I would like to see over the weekend, where we bounce up and down in between, but not coming back into that box here. Of course, the longer we are within that box and not breaking down, the stronger will be the support in the future for us. But like I said, I don't like that Bitcoin is staying so long in that region for now. So you can of course argue that here is also a W pattern on the hourly, and that we just about to break out of it. Some other confluence that we potentially break here higher now. Yeah, so you see that goes exactly to the next resistance level of $29,670 approximately. That is not really shocking to me that this is in alignment with that pattern. So that is another trade that you can take. I would wait here for this hourly candle to settle and to see where we are at price-wise once we are closing it, and then make a decision if I would get into a trade or not. If we are above 29,500, then definitely yes, we can trade this to the upside. I just don't know indicator-wise. The last couple of days, I tell you honestly, guys, I'm not so keen anymore to look too much on indicators. There are other ways how you can look at the market. Yeah, so stochastic is overbought, but MACD says up, so there's definitely still momentum. On the RSI itself, also still momentum left to go higher here. So we can technically still go a little bit higher here, but most likely next hour, next 1 or 2 hours, potentially we go see a little bit retracement and then another push to the upside. That's what I'm betting on here if I look at the indicators. Yeah, and then of course we have massive resistance above us here from $30,200, $30,500. I would like to see a retest here quite soon over the next couple of days. I think that's also what we're going to see if we can keep the level where we are at right now. And then we have to reassess the situation where we are most likely heading to. Here on the 1 hourly, you can also clearly see that we are breaking out of a falling wedge pattern. And also here, another confluence that we potentially go here to $30,200, because the technical target is the top of the falling wedge, and we are just breaking out of it. Like I said, we are now more or less at the resistance support flip. If we can close the candle above it, it would, for me, definitely be a long entry to trade this to the upside. But yeah, like I just said, so I would personally wait. I would not jump the gun here, because that can still turn on us, and we could see something like this. Even though it's quite unlikely that we see something like this, it's more what I would more expect is that we just see more sideways like this. We can have a look here on the VPVR to see on the 1 hourly if we have any levels to break here on the VPVR. So let's have a quick look here. Yeah, so if we can break here on the volume profile, let me get this a little bit more squeezed, so then we get a better idea. Yeah, So if we can stay above, what is it, $29,540, then most likely we're going to see a push to like 29,800 over the weekend. That's what I reckon. But you see, here's one of the longest volume bars above us. So that would definitely give us some resistance. I don't see a straight push through that. And even if we would get a push straight through that, then we get close to 30K. And there is a lot of short orders still piled up that I had shown yesterday on Trading Light. Just go to Trading Light there, you can check it out. Everything in yellow above the price are short orders just waiting to short the market. And that is, of course, then creating selling pressure to the downside on Bitcoin. So, and that's reflecting here also now on the VPVR. That's why I would be definitely careful once we get closer to $30,000. On the higher time frames, here on the 12-hourly also, if we lose here on the VPVR, the $29,000 level, let's say 29,200, 28,900, $29,200. If we lose that level, most likely we come back here to that green zone of $28,200, $28,500. But I believe if we ever get there, that will be the final flush to the downside. And from there, it's then for quite a while up only. But right now I don't see that. For the immediate short term, it is just a scenario that I want to point out, that I had mentioned on my Twitter. And we have always to cover both sides. So right now we are looking bullish, but don't forget, guys, in the next couple hours, the spot ETF decision will come out, and that can switch the market upside down. It can flip the market upside down. That's what I wanted to say. So yeah, that's why be careful while you're trading out there while that decision is not in yet. Here also on the daily, we have here a massive falling wedge pattern, and within that falling wedge pattern, there's still the possibility that we come a little bit lower and have that touch here of that trend line at $29,000. $29,100. But as long as we are above the horizontal level here, like I just said, $29,200, we should be good. And if we get a breakout here by today, tomorrow most likely we get a retest, and then it's then up to $30,000 in my opinion. Guys, I also wanted to show you something really quick, really nice. I will post it in a moment also on Twitter. Look what BYBIT sent me. I will go a little bit further back. So that is a moon pillow, and what it does is it's vibrating when the price changes. So thank you, BYBIT. I will sleep now actually less than before on the 0.2% moves on Bitcoin, because this will wake me up every time when Bitcoin moves like 0.2% to the up or to the downside. But yeah, it's a really nice gimmick. I did not unbox it yet, as you can see, but I will do it later and see if it's actually comfy to lay on it. I will most likely put it on my couch and hope that my dog is not tearing it apart. Guys, that's it already for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.